Hey everyone, this is Andrew from Wrestling IQ 101, and if you like saving huge, then you're going to love going to collarandelbowbrand.com and using the promo code WIQ101. The savings are tremendous, you're going to love it, and I personally guarantee it. And remember, use the promo code WIQ101 every time you purchase something, and you're going to have massive money in your bank account. And make sure you follow and subscribe Wrestling IQ 101 on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Peace!
Yeah. Look, Wrestling 101, classes in session. Pay attention to the teachings, that's from Andrew and Derek. I mean, these guys making a killing with no competition. Dynamic duo better than the Hardy Boys and the Dudley Boys. Everybody make some noise, mess with them, you get destroyed. They cannot be beat, take a seat. Watch them do they thing on the MIC. Face defeat, they cannot be seen like JC. Oh my goodness, it's a killing spree.
Yo, this is Flip Gordon, and you are listening to Wrestling IQ 101.
Hey guys, welcome back to another edition of Wrestling IQ 101. I'm Andrew alongside Derek.
Yep.
And you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Wrestling IQ 101. And today we're sitting with Joakim Morales. How's it going?
Hey guys, how are you guys doing?
Doing fantastic. It's been a while, man.
Yeah, it's been a bit, man. It's been a bit. There's a lot of stuff has happened since the last time we spoke, so.
That's always good. That's always good.
Yeah, I mean, last time we talked, you were just announced as the general manager of Innovative Pro Wrestling. How's that been for you?
It's fun, man. It's a little different. I'm a little more out there as opposed to Battle Club. Role is pretty much the same. I take care of the talent. I figure out matches. You know, it's just I'm a bit more of a presence on Innovative. But yeah, man, it's amazing. It's amazing. It's crazy. I get to like challenge myself when it comes to coming up with matches and cards and events. So I love it. It definitely can be stressful, but you know, what occupation isn't that you actually do enjoy, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So how did you develop your passion for wrestling? Like what was that moment that you had that made you want to get into the business?
Well, it's weird. Like I never actually did want to be in the business. Like growing up, I was a fan, like we all are. And you know, you do the stuff where you play around with your friends, and you know, you write in your notebook, possible matches, storylines, you do drawings of logos. Like you do, you know, everyone does fanboy stuff. Everyone's always done it. You play the video games, you collect the figures, the whole nine. But like, really, like get into it, I never thought I could. And it was my trip to the West Coast for WrestleMania 31. I was driving from Vegas with my homegirl, Davina Jackson, and we just had one of those awesome talks because, I mean, it's an 8-hour drive, so it's like you just start spewing your guts, and I just kind of looked over at her, and I'm like, man, I'm doing an 8-hour drive to go see a show. What's stopping me from doing a 3-4 hour drive from, you know, going to a show or hosting a show or something with a show of my own? So, like, I just kind of said, like, yeah, I'm going to get in the business. I don't know how, I don't know when, I don't know why, but I'm going to do it. And, you know, here we are 3 years later, and I didn't even, like, remember that until she reminded me that we had that conversation. And it blew my mind, because when she reminded me, I was like, holy shit. Pardon my language, I don't know if we curse or whatever. But, yeah, I was like, oh, my God, I remember that conversation. And here we are, you know, like, co-owning Battle Club, co-owning Innovative, being the face for both, seemingly. One's more an on-screen presence, and the other I've been associated with a longer time. So it's amazing how, you know, if you just speak something into the universe, it'll pop up.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. That's how we got this podcast.
Joakim, I don't know if you heard the Jay George interview, but he was passionate about being a part of Battle Club Pro. He said he was hungry. He said he would flyer. I mean, he wants to be a big part of Battle Club Pro. What's stopping him?
So, Jay George was part of Wrestler's Lab first ever solo show, July 8th, Lab Normal in a Battle Royal. I enjoy seeing Jay George. I always do. And, whenever I can, I try to help Jay George. And after the show, he pulled me to the side and he, asked me straight up like a man, which was something I can't appreciate because I've seen him do this with others, predominantly a certain promoter of a defunct company. He did this in Brooklyn and called him out on his BS, and I enjoyed watching that. So he pulled me to the side and he's like, "Hey man, do we have heat?" And I was like, "Nah, dude, we don't have heat. It's just it's different. Like I'm always about trying to put someone in a position where they can be their best. I genuinely hate like throwing things together just to throw them together. Perfect example is at Welcome to War. We had set up the fraternity versus the lynch mob, I believe. I want to say it's the lynch mob. I'm pretty sure it's the lynch mob. Yeah. Fraternity versus the lynch mob, and Joey Lynch had gotten hurt, and Matt Lynch had an emergency, so last minute we really couldn't, do anything. So I happened to have Billy Brash and Chip Day come out, and I was like, hey, they're here, they're hungry, they'll take the spot, and the match was great for what it was. I mean, those two guys were thrown together, but like it blew my mind how well they worked together. But that's just something I don't like. I feel that's something that a lot of fans, including myself, kind of harp over. You pay to watch a product and something's thrown together, and you can kind of tell it's thrown together. So like I try to plan. So I've got no issues with Jay George personally, and professionally, I believe everything's been really amicable. It's just a matter of when. Like I tell that to a lot of people. Like a bunch of people can vouch for me when I tell them it's just a matter of when. If I genuinely want to work with them, it's a matter of when. Like we don't host shows every month, and it's not like we have this extravagant budget where we can have 40 people from across the world, the biggest names of the world. Like we're trying to build things slowly. So I've got nothing against Jay George. I think he's a friend of mine, and he'll be at Battle Club. It just when that moment's right, because I know he is hungry, and I feel like every time I see him, he's in better physical condition, which is always a good thing to see someone putting in that work. And he's creative. He's probably the most creative person in New York, in the tri-state. I want to say, like when it comes to really thinking about stuff and being out there, I don't think anyone can really touch Jay George in the tri-state. I don't mean to say like he cuts a better promo than some individuals. I just mean like he really does think things through and really goes with it when he has a direction.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely. Now, besides, issues with like talent, can you tell us like what are some of the other struggles of actually running your own wrestling company?
Oh man, getting everything taken care of in a small window frame. This past Saturday was absolutely incredible in the Bronx. Returning home, having an amazing event, but we had a really small window of time. Preferably, you'd like to have 11, 12, 13 hours for setup. Let the guys go over they want to go over. Have time to converse with every talent, let them know what you want, let them bounce some ideas off of you, and then you want some time for breakdown. Unfortunately, like, we had a smaller window of time because of the way the venue was structured, so like it became crazy. Like there was a lot of running around, a lot of hassle, and we got a lot of help from talent. And I appreciate that infinitely. A lot of our sponsors would help out. Like it showed that everybody wanted the show to go up without a hitch. So it was incredible. incredible to see. Like I never in a million years thought I'd see Austin Theory setting up chairs. And when I saw that, I'm like, that makes me feel so good. And guys like the Diamond Dogs drive 15, 16, 17 hours to come out and put on a hell of a show every time they're there for us. Like, to be there for setup is just incredible. Like, like that, to me, that's the biggest headache is time. And then, like, you want to get home and get rested. And you really can't do that because, the formula from now on is going to be Battle Club Saturday and Innovative on Sunday. So it's like back on the grind, and it's crazy because all it does is make me appreciate these workers more to be able to work and make the next town and then get up and then make the next show. And it's insane. Like, I do this every few months and I want to kill myself. Monday comes.
Yeah.
And they're all like, hey, I'm down. Like, I want another booking. I want to wrestle 50 times on the next available date, So it just makes me appreciate their hustle more, and it's inspiring. I'm no worker, so it's like I have no idea how they do it, but like I would never ask anyone to do something I wouldn't do. So it's really like it's amazing when you see them offering to help. Or even just helping without even speaking, just helping, like, that's incredible to me. So, like, yeah, there's always a headache. There's always a headache. Show days are always headaches. Truck rentals, traffic, setup. Oh, man, this doesn't fit. Just little things that always tend to be headaches. Expenses coming out of nowhere. Sometimes, there's issues with fans. There's always a little headache. But once that bell rings, once Mark Adam Haggerty announces that it's time for the show, it's like, boom, this is why we're all here.
Yeah. It wasn't that long ago that Jordan Grace became the Icons champion. How did the name Icons come up? And how did you put together a fantastic, women's division?
So Icons came up because myself and Carlos Aristide, the other owner of Battle Club, the reason I'm in the business, the reason I'm talking to you guys today, we were flyering up for our show in Jersey, and we both decided two things: that the women should be represented by their own brand, because they bring their own style of wrestling, and it should be something powerful. It should be something that describes them in all the best ways. So, we started looking over our card and looking over the talent that was on the card. So, Mia was there. Tessa, Diamante was slated to wrestle. Unfortunately, she didn't. Just we started looking at that roster, and I just started thinking of words to describe them. And I kid you not, like, I'm walking down the block in Ridgefield Park, and I'm just thinking about these wonderful athletes, and these words start coming out of my mouth, and I'm like, well, she's intense, and she's courageous, and she's an outsider, she's notorious, she's just strong. And then, like, I stopped, and I'm like, I just spelled the word by accident, and then it's like, boom, Icons. I was like, wow, that's it. And I told Carlos, and he looked at me, he goes, you, my friend, are good at what you do. And it stuck. It just stuck, and it makes sense. These women are definitely, they're all icons. Like, whether you're at Battle Club for one show or every show, like, it's been a man's book for a long time, and this explosion of excellent women wrestling all across the world. I mean, it's not a situation where, oh yeah, let's finally give the girls what they're due. No, they're taking it, and if you don't want to notice it, then you're just going to miss out on some of the best wrestling in the world.
Yeah, that's definitely true. And how does it feel like, when you put together events like that, and then you see like the big guys like WWE give a whole women's pay-per-view like they just announced recently?
So I'm a teacher's assistant. I'm working as a teacher assistant in the summer. During the regular school year. I'm a crisis dean, so I'm always talking to people because they just think it's so weird how, like, I'm I work with students, and I come off as, I guess, some kind of intelligent. And they're like, "You're in wrestling? What the hell?" So I was talking to one of the art teachers, and he was telling me how far back he goes when it comes to wrestling, and how Chief Jay Strongbow was his favorite. And I was like, "Man, the WWE's been around for forever." He goes, "Yeah, man, way." He's like, "I go back to the WWF days." I'm like, "Yeah, they've been around this long, and they finally have an all-women's pay-per-view." And he looked, and like, the wrestling fans who are constantly watching this product now are happy that it's finally happening. But as someone who's kind of outside the business and has seen all the growth in women's athletics across the board, he looked at me, he goes, "Finally? Like, why wasn't this done 20 years ago?" And it's a good question, like,
Yeah.
I love it. I do. I love it. I love it even more because it's the week after the next Battle Club and Innovative Pro weekend, so I don't have to compete with them.
Yeah, for real.
But it's amazing, and they're going to showcase all these amazing and wonderful athletes, past, present, and future, and that's going to be great. And my favorite thing is that the Mae Young Classic 2 finals will be decided that night. And I mean, I'm pretty sure it's obvious who I'm rooting for, but if someone's listening to this and they don't know, Mia Yim is easily the most amazing person who's ever worked for Battle Club. And this is not a slight against anyone, any female or male. She's so easygoing. She's always giving us these compliments. She's always talking highly of us as a product, and she's just got an aura about her. Like, I don't want to try to drop names or whatever, but I like at Innovative, I was talking to JT Dunn, and he's like, "Yo, there's just something about her." And I'm telling you, man, as a fan of the product, as someone who's had the privilege of working with her, I'm gonna cry when she wins because she's going to win.
Yeah, man.
Hopefully. I mean, there's also Karen Q, who you worked with, so maybe
that was amazing. When I saw that, I was in the middle of working. I was working with the kids. It was during their lunch, and I saw it, and I was like, "That's awesome! Good, congratulations to her!" Like, I'm so happy. But I mean, again, nothing against anyone who's on that roster.
Yeah.
But like, you gotta pull for Mia. Like, she's just. I genuinely believe she's one of the biggest reasons why Battle Club is the success it's been, and we still have a lot more to go, but she's been a huge, very intricate part of our success.
Joakim, what are some of your favorite road stories that you can tell us, or ribs that happened to you? Is it hard to rib them?
Did we speak about the Sue Young in the Bronx 3 o'clock in the morning?
No, we didn't.
So there's a chunk of this story that I don't have because I was dropping off people who come to wrestling shows and don't have rides, and that pissed me off because I wish I was there for this, whatever this time frame was. Apparently, a lot of funny stuff happened, so I won't speak on that. But it's like Seinfeld meets a bad horror story.
Oh my
Myself, Carlos, and Hokai, the gift god, are sitting in a diner in the Bronx at 3 o'clock in the morning with Sue Young, who's still in full face paint and gear.
Oh man.
And this is how you know it's amazing and it's funny and you had to really be there. We're sitting there and I'm like, I'm dressed. I'm halfway dressed up. Like I've gotten rid of most of my pretty clothes. I'm in a compression shirt, but I'm in slacks and really nice shoes, and everyone knows how Hokai looks. And Carlos will be the first one to tell you he dresses like a bum on show day because he's gonna sweat. And then you've got Sue, in the insane getup. So people are walking into the diner from a club, so they're flossing. They have their best. They're dressed to the T. And these women are beautiful, and these men are insanely handsome. And so they're showing off what they got, their money. And they walk in and they look at us, and they get wide-eyed, and it's just like, what the fudge is going on right now? And we're sitting there we're eating pancakes, and Sue is talking about beating people up with dildos.
Oh my goodness.
And I kid you not, one waitress walks up to Sue and goes, "Honey, are you okay?"
Oh my
And then
goodness.
Sue was in trouble, and she had no idea she was the most dangerous person at the table.
Oh my goodness. That's funny. That seems like that seems like a normal day in New York though. It's like I'm still waiting for the bad part.
But see, that's the thing. It's like you figure, it's a normal day in New York, but you got to take into account the circumstances. 3 a.m. in the Bronx, and these are all club goers.
Yeah.
They're all, looking to get wasted and to have a crazy time. And the last thing they think they're gonna see is an undead bride,
Oh,
a hobo promoter, a god, and someone who looks like a bouncer.
Oh man. That's
Man.
funny.
Man, you talk about odd couples. That really sums it up for
seriously,
sure.
Seriously. Now, can you tell us who are some of your favorites that have competed in Battle Club or Innovative, and who are some guys or girls that you want to come to Battle Club or Innovative?
I've made it ridiculously clear on other interviews, and I'm going to continue. I want Toni Storm before she signs.
Nice.
Yeah.
I want Travis Banks before he signs.
Nice.
I feel like we have a niche. Like we occasionally would bring in foreign talent, and it always seems to work for us. You want to talk about people who've been in the past? I mean, look at the monster that's running over Monday Night Raw now in Drew Galloway.
Mm-hmm.
He was such a pleasure. He was just awe-inspiring. He was awesome. He was so nice. The match he had with Bones was crazy. That's the first time any of our footage had over 100,000 views through social media. That brawl he had with Bones in the back.
Nice.
I mean, EC3 was awesome. He spoke about basketball for 3 hours. Matt Cross was great. We talked about music and hobbies outside of wrestling. Dunn, I love JT Dunn. He's competed at both Battle Club and Innovative. He's main evented the 2 Innovative Pro shows. He's delivered first with Shane Strickland, which was an incredible match. I mean, incredible. And he in the promo he cut against Jimmy Havoc, he basically said expletive, I'm gonna wear your face as a mask, expletive, and he pretty much did.
Wow.
And then the women, I mean, you mentioned her earlier. Jordan Grace was the first ever Battle Club Icons champion, and I mean, she's champion in like 6 other places. And I mean, I was just as shocked when that thing transpired. You know, the wonderful thing about having 2 promoters is that sometimes there's things that pop up that you're not really aware of. Perfect example is at the Dan Reichert Invitational, Mark Adam Haggerty's a competitor. Like, I lost my shit. I did not see that coming. That was easily my favorite moment. And then, I mean, there's just so much. I mean, Harlow O'Hara gets over wherever she is.
Mm-hmm.
And it blows my mind. She's just about 2 years in. And people just seem to fall in love with her. I don't know what it is. They just do. And that moment in the Bronx was so amazing. Like, when she won and the Harlow chants happened, I'm like, what is going on? Like, she seems to captivate the audience wherever she goes. Jessica Havoc is a treat, just such a treat. One of the just most genuine people. I mean, I can honestly say we've been blessed to really never have to deal with a garbage attitude for both companies. Like, everyone seems to be so nice and just want what's best for the company. I'd be totally wrong if I didn't mention that Nick Gage is he's as nice a person as long as you don't piss him off. He's as nice a person as he is over. So, I mean, I'm sure you guys have seen him in action.
Yeah,
that's how nice he is. So nice, but you just don't want to get on his wrong side.
Yeah.
And conversely, young guy coming up, I mean, I've never seen any audience do what happened this past Sunday Monday at Innovative. When Nick Gage came out, the crowd was 1,000,000% behind him. And then music hit, and everyone looked over as if this can't be who we think it is. And the hitman for hire, Mr. Grimm, stepped through that curtain. And I have never, and I don't think I will ever see this, when he stepped through that curtain, the entire crowd paused and said, "Oh, shit. Nick Gage is the beast. Nick Gage is the king." But they realized in that moment, Nick Gage was actually in trouble.
Wow.
Damn.
And that was, dude, I got goosebumps now thinking about it. Like, when that happened, I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, sounds like it's pretty incredible. Joakim, can you tell people where they can find Battle Club Pro and Innovative Pro Wrestling if they want to go to a future event?
Well, October 20th and 21st, we'll be running back at Ridgefield Park, New Jersey. The social media is Innovative Pro _, I believe, for all platforms: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. And for Battle Club, on Instagram and Twitter, it's X Battle Club Pro. On Facebook, it's just, / Battle Club Pro. And, anyone can reach out. You can reach out to me directly. You can reach out to the page. I do my best to try to talk to everyone. I'm just a kid from Brooklyn, somehow living his dream. So, I'm open to discussions for everybody. Talent, people trying to help out, just fans, just whatever, man. It's amazing. I love talking to you guys. I never thought I'd be in this position. I said 3 years ago, going on 4 years ago before WrestleMania, it never occurred to me that I could be in the wrestling business, and now I am, and I love every single second of it. You get those days after shows where you're dead beat, like Monday, I just couldn't sleep because of the high, but I had to go after sleep. Like, my coworkers are like, "Oh my God, I'm so dead. I need a hug." And I'm like, no, literally had 300 hugs over this past weekend. I'm good on hugs. I just need sleep. But I'm so appreciative. Both rosters, both shows, both crowds, which are different. Both crowds are different. I can't thank any of them enough. I can't thank you guys enough for wanting to speak to me, for wanting to cover our shows. Like, that stuff really matters. It's really important, and it makes me want to stay hungry, and it makes me want to do whatever I can to make sure that I don't mess this up and we keep this momentum going. I'm in love. Like, every day I'm in the business, I fall in love with it, and every show day I fall in love with it deeper. And I try to thank everyone I can on show day. I try to hug everybody. I'm very adamant. I'm a hugger. I feel like that, yes, it's a business, and yes, we're all here trying to survive and put out the best product and hopefully make money. But, man, this is a passion before anything else. And there's just something special about hugging someone to show them your appreciation. And everyone's pretty much been receptive to it. And it's just incredible. I can't thank it. I can't thank everybody enough. Like, it's mind blowing. It's mind blowing. It really is. Like, I'll walk around my neighborhood, and a lot of people have no idea what it is I do on the weekends. A lot of people have no idea that the kind of friends I've made, over the last couple of years. And it's awesome, because it's like, man, you don't really have any idea. I get the dirty, because it's New York. You always get the dirty looks because, you're not really supposed to walk around with a smile on your face for being happy. Everyone's supposed to be miserable going to work. But I'm like, I love what I do. I love what I do in real life, working for the DOE, working alongside kids. And then I love what I do on the weekends. Pro wrestling is everything. It's my life. It's literally the only thing that's ever been there that's always put a smile on my face, even when it upset me.
Yeah.
Well, I'm definitely taking you up on a hug next time I see you.
Always, man. I'm always down to hug, man. Always. And listen. You guys always ask some great questions. I got questions for you guys.
Okay, sure.
When are you guys gonna do the back-to-back for Battle Club and Innovative, man? I want to see you guys there interviewing talent.
Yeah. Whenever you're ready.
We'll definitely.
I'm always ready. We just gotta talk, man. We just gotta make it happen.
Yeah. Well, I'll definitely come through.
We'll set up a date, and I promise we'll be there for both days.
Awesome. So that's one, two. What are you? I mean, I don't know if you guys were able to see either of the shows, but what are some of your most favorite Battle Club moments? What is something that you guys resonate with Battle Club?
Yeah, I mean, I was the other night. Jordan Grace won the title, and I remember messaging you on Tuesday, and I said I still can't wipe that smile off my face, and that still holds. So that whole card was incredible. I mean, Blue Pants, she was fantastic. She came out as part of LAX. I mean, that kind of stuff.
That was awesome. I called on commentary. I'm like, Leva Monte. It happened, and then for the rest of the night, myself and Mila called her Leva Monte, and it was incredible. She was hands down. This is no slight to Dave Sergio, our former commissioner, as we're searching for a new commissioner. She was hands down the greatest commissioner I've ever seen in any place ever.
Oh yeah, she was awesome. She had all the different costumes and stuff like that. I mean, Sue Young, what an incredible performance by her as well. I mean, everybody, Tessa Blanchard, Rachel Ellering, that whole card, there was no dud. Everybody on that show killed it. What a fantastic night that was for sure.
Oh yeah, and I can't wait to run that back, man. I've got some massive ideas for the ladies going forward. I mean, Battle Club Icons is not just a little tag. Like, no, we're gonna definitely do all women's shows multiple times a year, and it's gonna be worth something. And like you mentioned earlier, as crazy as it is, now Harlow O'Hara is the one with the title, and she's got that mark on her back. Like, she's got that target, and people are vying. People are hitting me up. It's like, hey, I want a title shot, and there's some women who deserve title shots. I mean, hey, Tasha Steelz, she won the Dan Ryker Invitational. She wasn't even announced for the match. You want to talk about surprises?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Joakim, we want to say thank you for so much for taking out the time and even offering us a chance to come talk to some of the stars there for sure.
Hey man, like I said, anytime, you're more than welcome. I wish I could give you guys some more time, but some family matters come up. But you know what, man? Like, we can always talk. We can always figure something else out. And going forward, we'll have more time to really talk. And I'm always down. I'm always down to do these things. I feel like I owe it to you guys. I feel like you guys give us a different platform to reach some other people that might not have come to shows, and they might hear my disgusting voice, but hear the things that I'm talking about and go, you know what? I might want to go check that out.
Yeah.
It's I owe this business. I will owe this business to the day I die, because wrestling has given me everything I've ever wanted. It's put smiles on my faces. It's given me relationships with people that I never thought I could ever have. So, like, until I take my last breath, I will do whatever I can to make this a better place than, I want to leave it a better place than when I found it. And when I found it, it was on a resurgence, on a high. So I've got to help do everything I can to take it even higher.
Yeah, we definitely feel the same way.
Yeah, for sure.
And for us, we are Wrestling IQ 101. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Wrestling IQ 101. You can leave a like and subscribe right here on YouTube, or you can listen to us on the B Plus Player Network. A shout out to Mark. And for us, we will see you next time.
We're out. You have just listened to the Wrestling IQ 101 podcast, powered by B Plus Player Radio.
One more for the good guy.